It is Tammy with Choose Your Creativity. We're going to be doing a stencil project, and I'm going to be doing it using the angel wings from When Cardinals Appear, Angels Are Near. We have our stencil, and we're going to stencil this. And we're going to turn you down, okay? Hey guys, thanks so much for being here this evening. I appreciate when you're here, and it's one of my very favorite times of the week when I get to come and create and play with you. So we're going to pick up a larger brush up. I'm going to grab my paper towel. I'm going to try this first. So I've swirled that paint onto my brush. Always, 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 we are offloading it. And I'm pretty sure this is not the color I want. So we're just going to do a tiny bit. I like to pull from points on our angel wings and then kind of swirl to fill them in. I want to show you something just really simple. The wings are gorgeous. You can try these. Are dark enough up in here. I want to see the edges. Lift that off. When I clean this stencil, I also kind of clean from my edges in and then from the middles out. And I use just like a little scrubby sponge. You know, it's just almost like, I don't know, what is their name? Scotch, maybe? And just be careful with that. So here is my frame with my glass. I'll put that backboard down as well. And there you have this framed piece of art. You have Hark the Herald Angels Sing with just this very simple stencil of the wing. And I think it's just something that, this is one of those less is more. Just very simple. Now, our next piece is actually going to be a piece of wood. I really don't want to take this stuff off all at once, so I'm going to tell you which. We are working with the Timeless Christmas transfers, and I picked up this wooden tree at, Dollar Tree. I wanted to embellish it with some transfers. So these are the pines, needles, and cones that are from there. There's several different ones. We're going to hope that I'm putting these in the right place. And the ornaments. This we are trying this as we go, okay? So I've put this flat down. I'm going to start with some pine boughs and pine cones. I'm going to start up here. So there's my first little bit. I've got some extra here. It's just going away, okay? So I've got that one. I'm just going to work this all the way down. It's good. It's good. It's good. So we've got the idea that we've got some more pines coming down here. Back in and add a little bit more to them. So we've got all that on. Pretty good. And I think we're going to have this kind of come about here. Okay. I'm just going to add this right here. We trimmed that off before. And it looks perfect there. It's gorgeous just like that. There's a lot of things we could do at this point. We could add extra greenery down below. You could add an element, whether that is an angel, a snowman, anything. I'm going to add a few ornaments. This is from the same collection. And I think we're just going to add 3. There, I think. Yep. Okay. And again, I got a little bit over here. I might just pull that off to the side. And we're going to see as we get this on here. When this is done tonight, or not tonight, probably tomorrow, I will give some of this a coat of polyacrylic just to seal everything down. I don't do it on everything, like things like on my bottles. I will just add a little note to say clean with a dry part. Okay, can you see right there? Oh, I think we got it all. Oh, we did. Look at that. All right, so this is our tree. I think it's pretty sweet. So I'm going to grab, guess what? Another frame. And I'm going to center it with the trees in the middle. And let me tell you that we're going to be adding a snowman. So I need to pay attention to my blues, that they don't clash. I wouldn't want something that was too, I was going to use a winter blue, that's almost too gray. So I'm going to use something just a little brighter. And I'm using Blue Haven. And I also failed to say, if you are new, welcome. We love being able to share fun things with you. We've got great ambassadors here every night of the week, sharing projects and tips and whatever we can think of to share with you. Central Stencils offers us great variety of stencils and transfers to create with. Stencil of the Month Club offers us the ability to get stencils delivered to our door each month that are not available anywhere else. And this month is all about snowmen. Love this month's Stencil of the Month. Okay. Now, I do have some varying colors, but I am okay with that. Sometimes I really like seeing the differences, okay? So that actually works for me, that we've got some varying colors in there. And I know I used a super dry brush. I know it's pretty dry, but I'm going to be super, super sure. And I've used the snowman from Frosty's Christmas Market, but I haven't used the words. So that's what I'm going to use tonight, is I'm going to use the words to that. So I need to cut Frosty from the Christmas Market. Nip the snowflakes off. I'm probably going to use those, but let's just get him placed first. That's right. Okay. I'm going to put Frosties on first. Frosties. Burnish it on. I probably should have a piece of wood underneath there, but it seems to be going okay. Hang on, I just moved this too far. Uh-oh, hang on. Uh-oh, move it back. There we go. Get the end of this F. And so there we have Frosties. He's going to overlap his Frosties just a tiny touch. So we've got our little snowman, and I don't want to go straight across with Christmas Market anymore, so we're going to go Frosty's Christmas Market. Okay, so we go around this way. Taking it slow, so if there's anything that's sticking that I didn't see sticking, and let's grab the frame super quick.
I'm not laughing.
He's laughing at me. This is going to go in our frame, and we're going to put the backing on it, and we're going to have Frosty's Christmas Market. We also did a framed piece that says Angels We Have Heard on High, that we did with the angel wings. Our unframed piece was our tree with the pine boughs and ornaments. Thank you so much for being here this evening. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your Thursday evening. Good night.